We're gonna try it, guys. We're gonna do our best here. I don't know if we can escape. Escape Diamond Hell. We're gonna try, though. Oh my goodness, right away we get Scuffle Deluxe. I don't know. We'll see if the algorithm lets me get in. We'll see if the algo is cooperating. I don't know if it is or not. I'm thinking about doing a mono black. I'm thinking about going back to skeletons and adding the fire navy trebuchet. Hey, thank you for following Silo Sibrius. Welcome to the show. I don't know if I want to do an Orzhov, though, with a bit of a sacrifice bent. Hello, we are raiding you. Airship and Fabled Passage have been really strong. That's true. I'm worried it's slow, though. Welcome, Scuffle. How'd you do tonight, Scuffle? Oh, you just said. I don't know if I want to do this, I'm thinking, guys. Sorry. I'm plotting right now. I don't know if I want to do this Orzhov. Do we want to do it Orzhov? Standard best of one. Should I add other things to it? Sandbender Scavengers. Should I add my dude? I know I add him to everything, but he's really good. He's really good, man. Firebending is very strong. Hey, what's up, Goddess? Yay, Grozcore. Oh, I didn't even greet everybody. Sharkmouth, Drift Ronin, Drifty. How you doing, Drifty? You been feeling good lately, man? Scuffle Deluxe, Silo Sodarius, welcome. Thivon, King of Crads, Stuart Schneider, Chris Cass, not a stream without Chris Cass, Grogcore, King of Crads, Abomination, Joseph Stevens, True Yellow Dirt. How you doing, Goddess? Yay. Yeah, maybe Servandum is good in this, too. Maybe Servandum is good in this as a 2-drop. Voice of Victory. We could do Voice of Victory. I'm a bit worried about our removal situation. I feel like I can't go in this without more removal. I could probably cut a Sephiroth or Fire Nation Trebuchet and go deeper into the woods with this. We could go Sheltered. Yeah, we could also two Get Lost there. Could also go Requisition Raid. All right, well, let's give it a run. Let's give it a run. Midweek Magic, Airbender, and Foundations. Let's give it a shot here. We'll see if we're in the right area as it is. Sorry, I'm just looking something up here. Siege. Okay, get the black and white Siege. Okay, not a bad idea. All right, well we're gonna try here. We're gonna experiment a little bit and see if we can't get a little bit of juice off. Both. Okay. Okay. That's pretty cool, Zengetsu-san. That's pretty cool. Let's do that enters tap. Let's put down Jean-Claude Van Damme. Let's push in real quick. Gobbler, how you doing, man? Welcome to the show. Banishing Light, interesting. Oof. Okay. Let's do this. Let's see if he has a, let's see if he has a protection card. No, he does not. Okay. So let's do this. Boom. To push in. Boom. Okay, I'll take the 2. What do we have in our graveyard, though? Decline. All right, so we'll try this. Push that again. Okay. Healer's Hawk 2. My turn. Bum, bum, bum. Maybe. Let's do this. Let's bring down the trebuchet. Let's see how it works. Okay, I like the trebuchet. Look at that. And it's going to sacrifice itself, which means we'll get Tolls of War. Okay. He's getting kind of flooded here. That's going to block that. Stop that one from hitting in. He'll gain a life, though. Okay, so we're going to do this. Land. Enters tapped. The trebuchet flings. Very nice. That dies again. Okay, I'm liking some of the synergies we're getting here, guys. I'm liking a little bit of these synergies, I think. How are you feeling about them? How are you feeling about these synergies? Let me turn on the music. There we go. And I got to look into what Hillbilly said, too, about that whatchamacallit. Okay. Yeah, the YouTube settings are bad. I have to go to live chat, otherwise it hides a Hillbilly from me, by the way. Alright, maybe that will put it as a sideboard, because it could be an interesting choice. Could be an interesting... Buggerman, 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 Buggerman. Death toll. Death toll. Baron Stepsies. Ooh, a little expensive, but we're going to put it in the cyborg. Is this choose Abzan or Mardu, put a 1/1 counter, creature down here, creature with sacrifice creature, their coys. Interesting combo here. Okay. We're definitely going to keep that in the cyborg. Alright. One more, and I think we'll take it off road afterwards. You are a span Bob. Beseech? I don't feel like we need Beseech. That's a little too much. A little too much pepper on the eggs there. I forgot to put the tags in. Okay, we can try that. Hey, what's up, Christmas? Boom. That is a ramp card. We're going to hold steady because if he's trying to ramp harder, we might pop him. So we'll see here. Okay, insidious fungus. Okay, so I feel like put that in there. Look, let's put down sandband stab readers. Let's wait. Let's wait. Hey, Cosmic Brownies, how you doing? Cosmic Brownies. Okay. Alright, we see what he's trying to do here, huh? We see what he's trying to do. Let's do that. Okay. Ouroborite is becoming a big problem. I saw Max Damage Rebellion mention you in a video. Yes, they did. They were very nice to mention me in a video. Yeah. He had me, he talked about my Boros. He talked about my Boros. Decline. I think this one got away from us. We didn't get the right removal that we need. As much removal as we have in this fucking deck, we didn't get the one that we needed. Yeah, Max is a friend of the channel. He's been on the podcast twice, by the way. Max, we fuck with Max, you know? Me and Max, we go way back. Okay, we'll take that. Oof. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's ranked hell right now. You gotta be fucking so high and tight to get off of rank, man. That's why I'm not doing it. Yeah, I don't even want... Hey, what's up, Unibot? Thank you so much for liking the stream. I appreciate it. Yeah, this one got away from us. All right. Ouroborite is an obvious problem. Ouroborite is an obvious problem here. Yeah, ranked is a fucking nightmare. We lost so much rank last night. We were one away from Mythic and then lost probably about 8 games in a row. So this shit is fucking hell. It is real hell. Do we think it's ban worthy? I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna go on bans so quickly after they did these last ones. I don't feel like it's. I don't feel like they have the. I don't feel like they have the. I just don't think they're gonna do it. Boom. All right, Fire Nation Trebuchet, I'm completely ruined. So I have Requisition Raid. We gotta wait till it's I know they banned our Screaming Mimi. They banned her. All right, let's see what he does here. Respond Angel. Just call me Angel of the morning, baby. Yeah, no, that's the thing. Badger Mold, the easy answer is, oh, it dies to Doomblade. But you got to have Doomblade for that to work, you know? You've got to have it to make that okay. If you don't have it, you're going to have a bad time. Leyline of Hope, interesting choice. He's going in. Don't know what he's going for here. You're gonna lose that, buddy. Then I'm gonna do this. Unibot, how you doing? Jappy Grizel, what's up? Yeah, very nice line with Vondam. Vondam really fucks with people because it doesn't let you. It doesn't really let you get a good clean line off. It always punishes you for targeting it. Put another guy. There you go. Boom. Put out another guy there. Okay. Man, cut down. Oof. Cut down would have been very useful. Cut down would have been very useful in this day and age. Tell you what. That's an exile right there. I think Bolt is on the reserve list. I think they'll never reprint it, they've said. I think they've said they'll never reprint Bolt. But I could be wrong. Who knows anymore, man. I also never thought we'd see Star Trek cards or fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and here we are, so what the fuck do I know? Guy's in trouble. Anthony Scott, how you doing, man? Pop, pop, pop. Boom. Boulder goes away. Boom. Let's do no block, spoof, land. Okay, Bleachbone Verge, boom. Yeah, I think that's gonna do it. Nice. Okay. Yeah, Cut Down was an apex predator. I mean, honestly, it was kind of too strong. It was kind of too strong. Let's be real. Should we take it off road, boys? Might as well. If we lose, we lose, and we try to rank up again. But we'll take Death Toll here. Okay, I actually really like this hand. It's a good opener. We really got to get on the mono black game. The thing is, they didn't really add that many good mono black cards that support the already good mono black decks, except for Mai, and I already did her. So, goodbye corpses. You don't exist at all. No more corpses. Let's do this. Push. Okay. Rathadan. I don't like that it's fucking this. So it's gonna be Esper. He's gonna try to fucking force sacrifice everything. Authority. Very nice. Pay 2 life. We'll put the authority down there. We'll give him the life. That's fine. Push that. Now we have stab ready to go. Alright. Goodbye, corpses. You don't exist at all. No more corpses. Yeah, I used him already. Which is too bad, because I like that card. We'll pay 2 life. We really didn't need to, but we will anyways. Yeah, the Phyrexian Bird, I think, is a sleeper. It actually, with all the black card draw that you could potentially have, it is very good. It is a very good combination play. Space-time anomaly. Equal to your life total. Okay. Not very many. Okay, so now we're gonna do this. Okay. Tolls of War. Does he have what does he have here that's gonna stop me from winning? He has a counter fucking destroy everything card? Okay. Nemesis, a lot of people were saying Nemesis, and I was not a Nemesis believer. I thought Nemesis was safe, but they said no. But I was wrong. Toil, yeah, being able to kind of secretly get a, especially when you compare it with Fire Nation Trebuchet, being able to kind of suddenly get a useful card off is actually pretty good. Starting town. Everybody has authority of the consoles, and luckily I have Requisition Raid in every hand. Luckily. So we're going to do this. We'll give him 1 life. He can have 1 life. Okay, so that lets me solve the case. That lets me solve the case. We're going to say... we'll pay 2 life. We'll put down the Trebuchet. Okay, so he said no thanks. All right. Trebuchet, he said no thanks. That works. He probably got mana screwed there. Cosmic Brownies. Oh, hi ADHD Donuts. Your comment was buried in there. If I haven't said hello to you, please. It's not personal. It's never personal. Oop, hold on a second here. We're having a problem, guys. Okay. Yeah, I get what you're saying, Anthony Scott. I get what you're putting down. Okay, concealed courtyard. We got our stab ready to go. All right. Let's put down case. Loyalty. All right. I'll make her shop. Okay. Pay 2 life. Stab. Alright, let's start putting the damage down. Alright, he's gonna pop that. We can at least do this. Tolls of War, I will take it. pop, pop. We'll pay 2 life for that. We'll put down the trebuchet. Okay. Gonna hit both of them there. Pop, 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 pop. Down to 7 here. Triggers. We get the guy. Day of Judgment. Not bad. We'll draw a card. Jean-Claude Van Damme. Good, that's a good one. So we solved that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do this. We'll wait for the removal. Trigger. Block that. Block that. Actually, you know what? We'll just block that. Okay, that goes off. That goes off. My turn. Alright, now here's where we accelerate. Here's where we accelerate like a mad lad. Here's where we push it to the limit. Do 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 do. Push it to the limit. Walk along the razor's edge to the limit. Hey, what's up, Unibolt? We're running an aggressive skeleton combination here, and this is going to kill him. Nice, very nice. I like it. Dan. I remember, you know what? Because I grew up on the internet, I remember the fucking wanted someone to go back in time with me. Safety not guaranteed, that from that meme. But it is a very Scarface song. It is, once I watched Scarface, but still. Boneyard Trebuchet. Hey, what's up, Negative Reflux? Boneyard Trebuchet. I'll call it Death Toll. Death Toll. Death Toll. Death Toll. I'll tell you the only reason I did this is because Tolls of War has a skeleton on it. And it'll look good with the other skeletons. We are Death Toll. Welcome to our fucking show. Oh, this guy's fucked, dude. What are you doing, man? Alright, he's gonna kill that guy. Boom. Boom. Okay. There you go. Oh no, yeah. Yeah, what's with the... They keep making jokes. Keep seeing the memes online that all the Wicked cast is, like, emaciated and not eating. But they weren't like that before they went in. They were thin, but they weren't, like... You know. All right, we gotta bolt the bird right away. I don't even think that's Ozempic. I think that's just, I don't know what that is. I don't know what you call that. Earthbend 2. Boom. Yeah, that's the other thing. Everyone says they act like they're traumatized. It's a strange situation. Okay, what do we want to do? What we want to do here? Okay, we'll wait. Okay. Sleep deprivation and terrible diet. Could be. Alright, they're ramping like a motherfucker here. Okay. What are they gonna throw at me? They're ramping like you wouldn't fucking believe. I'll take the hit. I'll be the station that takes the hits. Station that takes the hits. I have a feeling Ouroboros is gonna drop. That's my feeling. But I'm gonna push him really bad here. Real fucking aggressive. It's type. Real aggressive type. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Dun 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 dun. Going in for 2. Lock. I'll take that. Boom. Boom. Pop, pop, pop. There we go. Rammstein, mein Land. I like Rammstein. Hey, what's up, Wanna Get Rowdy? How you doing, man? Finished with Magic Mono Black 4-1 so far. Nice. Okay. Ops goes first. Okay. Enters tapped. As your Beastbinder, that motherfucker's on site, bro. On site. We don't fuck with that dude at all. On site. Bro, I told you about this, man. You got a protection card in there? We'll find out. We'll find out. Nah, fuck, bro. Bro, that's on-site, dude. I don't know how to tell you. You can't have these out on the fucking board, man. Quantum Riddler. He'll probably draw a card off that. Boom. Might get swept here, but it's whatever. Case of the Stash Skeleton improves on sweeping. Hey, what's up, Patron of the Warp? How you doing? I don't like concerts, and people look at me crazy when I say that. I'll go to some, but I don't really like concerts that much. The Worm. Conquering the Worm. Dig through the ditches and burn through the witches, a slam in the back of my Dragula. Dig through the ditches and burn through the witches. He's holding back. If he holds back, I'll hold back. Okay. I'm worried he's got a counter spell. I kind of want to play this, but I'm worried he's going to throw a counter that. Fuck it, we'll try it. He's got something in his hand. he's got something. Yeah, I figured as much. Alright, well, just makes it easier for the next ones to get out. Quantum Riddler. These are both menacers, by the way. Boomerang, okay. Do that. So that solves that. I had a feeling he had a fucking counterspell. Nobody runs blue and doesn't run counterspell. I'm the only one who runs blue without any counterspells. I'm the only one. The only person in the whole universe who runs blue without counterspells. Me and two other guys. No. Okay, so we'll do this. He's probably going to counter me here. Well, as expected. Boom. Boom. Okay. Uh-oh. It's Coma World Eater. Coma, chameleon. You come and go. I'm dead. Riddler is a very good card. It is a very, very good card. It is an MVP. It's a secret MVP that nobody really talks about, is it? Huh? It's kind of one of those cards that nobody really mentions is a fucking banger, but it is a fucking absolute fucking cutter. Do 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 do. Okay, I'll take this. Boom, put down Forsaken. Got that. Push in. Boom. Let's do this. Boom. Okay. Tom Morello is a cool guy. You know, Tom Morello has a degree from Harvard in political science. The guy is not dumb. The man is a smart guy. He's a smart guy, believe it or not. I need a mana really bad right here. Washington. I think he's going to go for a sweep here. Yeah. We got no mana. He's going for He's going for some... he's just going to control me out. There's really no winning this game. He's got nothing but counter spells and removal till he can get to his win con, so... I got stymied on the mana and I didn't get enough flow going in. And I didn't get the Sephiroth out, so there's just... I'm going to be stymied from here on out, pretty much. He's not going to let anything hit the board or stay on the board. He's going to ramp and get to Ugin or whatever win con he needs. It's one of those just... You're damned if you do, damned if you don't situations. See? Oh, okay. Lemon meringue pie. All right, sure. Still, he's just going to run a fucking removal next turn, so we're really... Roiling Dragonstone. Goldie! Well, if it isn't Goldie. Bitter. Good night, Gold Knight. Let's give you the old shout out, Goldie. Encroaching Dragonstorm. This has got to be Ugin, right? Like, that's what this is, correct? I'm not crazy. He's got enough. Does he have enough for a counterspell? Possibly. Possibly. He could. He probably will. I mean, let's be honest. He has nothing but counterspells and removals. He's got nothing but counterspells and removals here. We're spinning our wheels. We're spinning our wheels here. He'll counterspell this, which will get the counterspell out of his hand for next time, I think. Oh, no, he didn't. Okay, never mind. The Scowling Soulstorm. Look at that. Beautiful. Summon Fenrir. Boom. Let's get rid of you real quick. Boom. Enter Sandman. Do 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 do. Take my hand. There you go. A little bit of Enter Sandman for y'all. I'm manic as fuck tonight, so I'm gonna vibrate somewhere else. Well, thank you for coming. Hey, what's up, Kitty Kate? How you doing? I didn't even see you there. All the cool Kates and kittens. Let's see if he's got that other counterspell in his hand. Let's find out right now. Let's just counterspell check right there. He's had a fucking million of them, so why not, you know? Draw a land. Didn't get that out. Boom. I can get that out eventually, though. Okay. Enters tapped. I think we're just going to sit here and stare at each other. I'll be honest with you. Oh, I didn't even see it. Let me pull that up on my streamer points. Where is my rewards queue? I don't see it. It's not here. A singing request? I don't see it. It's not in my request queue. Oh, Gobbler, sing a song. Okay, there it is. I had to scroll down farther. Okay. What song do I want? Oh, well, I just did Enter Sandman. You want something different? All right, we'll do the Unforgiven then. When I see, when I do, and if I'm the unforgiven. All right, we're in a Metallica mood tonight. Oh. We're gonna give him the old sleepy emote, and then we're gonna wait. And then we're gonna do nothing. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make your dog growl. Oh, look, it's Washi Tong. Boom, 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 boom. Board rifes, removal, counter spells, all the good stuff here. All the good stuff. It's amazing. That's a big owl. Hey, did you know there's like 40 people here and 18 likes? And that no matter how many times I remind people to like, they won't fucking do it? I don't know if you knew that fun fact, guys. I don't know if you knew that fun fact. That we got it. I feel like Sisyphus. Every night I got to do the same thing. And everyone goes, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I could push that button to help your channel out. I forgot about that. I know you said it last night 1,000 fucking times. But I forgot this night. Sorry, Jay. I've got the memory of a goldfish, and I can't remember stuff. Let's put down Case the Skellington. Silent Hall Creeper. Do enters tapped. I'll give you the old Stabberoo. The old Stabberooski here. Boom. Oops. What's up, Abomination? We're gonna go enters tapped. Swinging that trebuchet. Scavenging Ooze. Put a 1/1 counter on him. Let's take the damage. Boom. Let's send you in. I think he might try to aetherize me. Yeah, I thought so. Did you take an arrow to your knee? Could be that. Let's do this. Got something in his hand. See, we got a second Aetherize. Let's see what's up. He's got another one. Boom. Boom. Oh yeah, no, he's in bad shape. Sacrifice, that puts a pump on that. We do this. You don't have any Aetherizes left. You gotta understand blue players. When they have open blue mana and they're waiting for you to attack in the wide open goal, there's only one reason they do that. Either they're about to lose or they have nothing. Either they're about to totally fucking lose or they have nothing. I mean, you've got to learn how to read the boards, guys, and you've got to learn how to bait. You've got to learn how to bait, and you've got to become a master at it. Okay. It's not bad. Hey, well, thank you for coming, Anthony. I really do appreciate it, my guy. Alright, concealed courtyard. This guy is... Unfortunately, we don't have any removal here, which he's probably going to badger me next turn. But we can try to push the line. We can try to push the line really hard. Yeah, thought so. Where else? Yeah, it's gonna be whatchamacallit from here on out. Let's see if we can just damage him to death here. Trebuchet followed by Forsaken Miner. If we can get it out before the Ouroboros, then we'll be okay. But if he gets the if he gets the other way, then we're just in shit out of luck. Tire all the puncher. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. All right, we'll leave one blocker back and push damage on him here. Yeah, we don't love Simic, I'll tell you that much. If we can get the Trebuchet out, pump everyone across the board, we might get him. If he gets Ouroboros and has a million Ouroboros out, then I don't think we will get him. Creatures get plus, we're greatest amount of power, so everyone would get +4/+4. I think we still probably die here. We didn't have any removal, and you have to have removal. You just don't have a choice. You don't have a choice to not have removal. Because he's going to pump everyone for that +4, depending, so he might just already have it. Yeah, he's already going to have it here. You know, that's the biggest one. Yeah, no way that I could get around that. You have to have a kill card. There's just no choice. Man, blue and green looks like a great mix of colors. Timed out. I only timed you out because I know you're also on YouTube. You could just go to YouTube to talk. I know you. I know you. I know you, Gobbler. You're also on YouTube right now. Okay. We're gonna hold steady here because he's trying to bait me into a counter spell. We're gonna hold steady here. Oof. He's trying to bait me, guys. He's trying. I'm not gonna fall for it. I'm not gonna lean into every fucking there it is. There's the fucking counter he was trying to get out on me. Simic Stanley, that's your name. Oh my goodness. Did you make a new channel called Simic Stanley? Oh my goodness. Do I have to ban you from the whole thing now? Stab. Stab. My turn. Simic Stanley. That's fucking hilarious. Tolls of War. Okay, we're gonna go in here. We're gonna do this. Sir Jean-Claude Van Damme. Okay, do that. Yuna! Oh, what do we have in the graveyard here? Northern Air Temple. Alright. Turn. Enchantment. Okay. Lose one life. Okay. Okay. Boom. He's in trouble now. Ong's Journey. Larry Mitchell, holy shit, welcome to the show, Larry Mitchell. Welcome to the show. Welcome, welcome, welcome. 23 months, good lord, man. My man is doing it up. Oh, this is a temple deck, interesting. Yeah, there we go. Ultra Bahamut, get on down the road, man. Ease on down the road, bro. Alright, let's go for one more, folks. I'm liking this deck, though. It's refreshed me. It's been effervescent, I should say. Hey, thank you for coming, Negative Reflux. As long as you liked the video, I'm happy. That's all I ask of you, my friend. As long as you liked the video. Pay 2 life, boom, do that. Okay. Bleachbone Verge. Let's do corpses. Probably gonna get killed by something. Yeah, boom. Fire Nation Trebuchet. Boom, boom, boom. Decline. So we're gonna do... We'll pay 2 life. We'll put down the Trebuchet. We're gonna hold steady here. We'll push. Okay. Create a 2/2 Knight. Stab it. Okay. He needs a wipe here to win. He needs a wipe here to win. Sephiroth. Sephiroth. Swing. Get him, Trebuchet. All right. Not bad. We'll go until next loss. And if we walk to Mythic, we walk to Mythic. It is what it is. 71% win rate currently. 71% win rate currently. That is the current flavor of this, of the curry. 71% win rate. Death toll. Death toll. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Here, let me show you. Boof, boof, boof. Let's do that. If the Trebuchet token let it pick up corpses and throw catapult full of dead corpses in, uh-oh. Demir. Boom. Shoot Sheriff. Tolls of War. Stock up. Oh, this guy's really gunning for something here. He is, he's on a mission. He's playing fast, too. He's playing real fast. Playing real fast and aggressive. Death toll. Okay. Do this. Oh, we're flooding like a motherfucker here, boys. Oof. Oof. Flooding like you wouldn't believe, man. That's bad. 7. Terminus return. Okay, he's ramping. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we put that down. Probably get counterspell. He's got 3 there. Oh no, didn't get counterspell. Okay. Getting close though. That ended. What do you say? Discard a card and kill it. Discard you. Actually, you know, discard you. It's a waste now. You wasted it. Ah, it's one of these. He's just gonna pull a whatchamacallit, yeah. Yeah, there's no way that this gets off. Oof. There's the exile of everything. Hope this... Oh my goodness. Nothing but lands left here, boys. Nothing but lands left here, boys. Nothing but lands left. Nothing but lands left, folks. 26% and I'm still drawing lands. Hey, what's up, White Rabbit? How you doing? Welcome to the show. Singularity Rupture again. Case of the Stash Skeleton. And there's tap. Boom. Sleight of hand. Look at the top cards. He's looking for that fucking river churn, huh? Jean-Claude Van Damme. Big 8. Very nice. Blasphemous Edict. 13 cards of their choice. Gain 1 life. Draw 1 card. What is the 1 card that's in my deck here? My tapper doesn't tell me. Oh, it's a Forsaken Miner. No good. That's doing a little better. That's doing a little better. Okay, last one, boys. Last one. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Doop boop boo doop. Leyline of Hope. We'll put down the Forsaken Miner. Next turn, I think we're going to have to stab. Okay. Pay 2 life. Let's go in. Let's hold the stab up. Let's hold the stab up. I think I can trick him with the stab. Gonna go in. Pop, pop. Now I'm a little confused. Now I'm a little confused. Now, can you hear me now? The thing is telling me you can hear me. My monitor is saying, hey, you're available. So that's the problem. Is my monitor is saying I'm on. Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? All right, what about now? Okay. That's going to be 7 and 5 is 12. 7 and 5 is 12. I didn't have enough removals for this. Unfortunately. If I would have pulled another mana... we would have been okay, but this, you have to basically kill every single card that comes down. You have to have like 3 removals in a row to get through that, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't know what that, my monitor was saying that you could hear me. Like it was literally showing up like, you know, the green bar to green to yellow, the equalizer was showing that I was on. And no matter how many things I tried with it, it wouldn't change. Okay, so. All right, guys, I mean, gets us to Diamond 1. What can I say? It works. Overall, I think we were sitting at a 77 win rate. Yeah, 70-something, 71 to 77. That's pretty high. We're going to take the death toll out, guys. A little bit of enhancement, a little bit of everything else that you could possibly need to get to where you want to go right there. If you don't have 50 kill cards in your hand, though, you won't beat Simic or Boris, so what can you do? But yeah, we're going to leave that one right there for you. And yeah, I hope you like it. I know it's kind of an older deck, but man, it really does get helped. And I really do think Fire Nation Trebuchet is one to watch right there. So hope you liked it. Okay, so we will do the shakedown breakdown here in a second. Yeah, I gotta trust chat more than anything. Okay, shakedown breakdown now time, guys. Where you want the raid out to, Gobbler? Hold on, I gotta get some water first. We're back. We're back. Small crowd tonight. Small crowd tonight. Abomination, no, we're not done. We're not done. We're getting close. We'll be done soon, but it's not over yet. Very, very small crowd tonight. I don't know. I thought people would be more interested. Maybe it's just my channel, but I genuinely thought more people would be interested in Avatar. I thought it might light a pretty big fire under people. I thought it was gonna be a real big one. Maybe not reaching Final Fantasy, but maybe getting close, hopefully. But it seems to have really petered out. It could just be my channel. It could also just be that I'm making shit content and everyone hates it. It could just be my channel. It could be YouTube. But I'm nonplussed by the level of engagement that I'm getting from Avatar. I'm very surprised at the low level of engagement that we're getting. Hey, what's up, Zippy D? So I don't know. That's gonna be an interesting one. I don't know. I don't really know what's going on there. But you know, this stuff is random. A lot of times it's completely random. It is completely and totally random, and there's really nothing you can do about it. It could be that YouTube isn't showing anything. It could be genuinely that my channel is on a downslide. It could be that Avatar isn't exciting. It could be that people are just burned out. It could be any number of those things all in contribution together. All I know is it is better than whatchamacallit did. Whatchamacallit was dead on day 2, but it is nowhere near as exciting for people as I thought it was going to be. I really thought people were gonna really go nuts for this one, or at least have a certain amount of hype. So far, the hypeness this year has been Final Fantasy. I'll tell you, actually. You want to know the year in review? I'll give you a preview of the year in review. Final Fantasy was fucking explosive. Edge of Eternities was the next one. I would probably say Tarkir was the one after that, and then I would say Avatar. Nobody gave a shit about Aether Cars, and especially really nobody gave a shit about Spider-Man. Both of those were flops. But that's kind of, Avatar is shaping up to be maybe Tarkir. It's kind of on the level of Tarkir, but the thing is Tarkir came out in like March. Tarkir came out in like April, and since April I've gained 5,000 subs. So it's kind of like getting the same amount of views or watch time after gaining that many subs from then and there, or 4,000 maybe. It doesn't speak well of the set. It should be higher theoretically, unless YouTube is messing it up. So I'm a little surprised. I don't know. Yeah, that relinquished. Yeah, that is a problem. It is a burnout in standard. I think Lorwyn might be very big. It's a new year. Lorwyn brought a lot of people in. I think Lorwyn might be really big. I think Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is going to be a fucking turd. No offense to turds. I think Superheroes is going to be a turd. I think that's going to be a stinker. I think it's going to be a rough year next year, guys. I'll be 100% on it. I think it's going to be a fucking rough year. I don't know. I think that after Lorwyn, it might be all downhill. I'm not sure. Now, other content. Listen, I don't want to come off as like I'm complaining and bitching. I understand this ebbs and flows. This is a I don't want to say it's a hobby. It is fun for me to do this, but like I've got a lot of other stuff going on. Like this isn't all or nothing for me. Like my life isn't over if this doesn't work out. If it just is kind of stays on the back burner. Like I've got a lot of things going on. But it is curious just from an analytical angle. It is very curious to kind of see what is to kind of look at these different statistics and kind of see what is good, what is bad, what is working, and what is not. I think Avatar is very good, and I think my main point is that I was surprised that more people didn't get hyped for Avatar, because I do think it is actually a very good set. I do think it's actually a very good set. So, exile the beginning of your exile cards from your graveyard, create a token that's a copy. At the beginning of your next M-Set, sacrifice those tokens. Foggy Bound. Foggy Visions. Because a vision softly creeping. Yeah, that's the thing. I look at other streamers and other people are doing okay. So I'm more likely to think that it may not just be Avatar, it may just be me. I don't know. Maybe people are tired of the content that I am making. It's hard to say. It could also be the algorithm just fucking me over. It could be any number of things. I don't really know. Hey, what's up, J Joey? How you doing? People are maybe just tired. Maybe I need to change up the content that I'm making. Maybe it's gotten boring or stale. I don't know. I couldn't tell you 100% what exactly it is. I know that some people have drifted down. I know a few people have kind of drifted down in views. I know some people have gone up. The algorithm is very random and fickle. And like Relinquish said, I don't clickbait to death, which is the other thing that is that is a big part of it. I try not to clickbait everything to death. And other people have no problem with that. And I'm not criticizing them. If they want to do that, that's their business. I just don't like it. I don't like it personally. I personally don't want to do it. So, and if somebody wants to, that's fine. I don't do broken top meta, ultra killer, 100% win rate. I don't put that all over the place unless my deck actually does that. But I feel like you can only put broken ! Ban this now, Wizards in your title so many times before people stop believing you. I think that is part of it. Before, I don't know, maybe it's diminishing returns. Maybe I should, but I feel like at a certain point, you're not you're kind of not really doing much. You're just kind of, you're talking shit. If every one of your decks is broken, I don't believe you. I believe none of your decks are broken at that point. So, there's that. Jody, one of many. We could do Jody in there. Sure, why not? All right. Okay, save and exit. I should do big titties in my subject. Hey, what's up, Listexia? They help climb. They're genuinely a good time. That's all I'm going for, man. I'm looking for a chill good time, guys. I don't know. I'm not a high intensity type of guy, and that's why I made my stream. I feel like you have to be authentic. My authentic self is not fucking Mr. Hyper high energy Spike. Like, do you know what I mean? I would be lying to everyone. I would be lying to everyone if I was like, hey, what's up, Karl? I'm a face. So I was like, I'm fucking gonna get top tier S1, fucking triple S tier, tier 0, fucking ultra. Like, I would be lying. I don't fucking play that way. I don't care. I don't want to be Mythic #1. I'd find it miserable. I'd find the experience miserable. What did Technoblade say? Being #1 is a cage that you can't escape from, or that you have to defend. It's terrible. I don't want that, and I would be lying to you if I came in with really super crazy high energy decks and I was screaming at you about how that they're all killers. Like, I don't know. I would be lying. I'm being authentic. You're getting you're getting me a little bit more animated. Obviously, in real life, if we were hanging out, I wouldn't talk this much. But I would be lying if I was fucking hyper. That's why I go, welcome back, everybody, to the show. I'm a chill guy. I'm not gonna fucking scream at you through the TV. Anyways, enough of that. But anyways, I was just musing on it. I was just thinking on it. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing clickbait title analysis for MTG. How many times the word broken, mythic, busted, how many times the word ban this, hey, what's up, Aaron Cook? How you doing, man? All right, we're gonna shake it and break it now. We're gonna shake it and break it now, boys and ghouls. Here we go. Yeah, I don't think, I don't know, maybe the money would make up for it, but a streamer, if I had like 1,000 viewers and chat was flying by at like an hour, like 10 chats a second, and I didn't know anybody in my stream and it was a massive audience, I feel like I'd be unhappy with that. I feel like I wouldn't like that. Like 100 people is great. I'm happy. Like 100, 200 people, like 1,000, 2,000 people, 10,000 people all watching at once. I guess you are making shitloads of money, but like you're not making a connection. Like I know you guys, you know, it's Chris Chaos, it's fucking Turd Gobbler, it's Jay Joey. I know you guys, same guys every night. We're hanging out, you know. I don't know. I feel like maybe I wouldn't like that. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so anyways, that was just me musing for a minute there. I hope you don't mind me waxing poetic for a moment. Okay, hold on a second. Here we go. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain Jay, and tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. Because tonight we are going to rack up the death toll. The death toll. Yes, that is going to be it. We have a lot of cool stuff going on here, especially with Sacrifice. Sacrifice is a big part of the Avatar set and a really good Sacrifice combinations play, including Tolls of War, which has a skeleton on it. And I think that I thought about this and said, a skeleton on it? Well, I like skeletons. Let's get all the skeletons together and have a good time. So there's a bunch of new stuff in this. There's a bunch of Sacrifice. There's a lot of aggression. It is Orzhov Death Toll combination aggro right here. So before we get down into it, I think I need you to do something for me. That is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button. Because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, I'm going to be honest with you. You're going to get attacked by the like and subscribe, which you may or may not know is a YouTube werewolf who will viciously attack you for not liking the video and subscribing to the channel today. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for our live streaming goodness. We'd love to have you there live in person on Twitch or on YouTube. Either one of those places, you can check us out when we go live. You can hit that bell, be notified when any new videos come up, any new live streams come up, any of that good stuff. We'd love to have you there live and in person. And of course, you can check out our Discord. Any news, information, you want to share your deck with us, the rest of the community, go on to the Discord. And this deck and all the other ones that I build are going to be available down below on my AetherHub. So if you want a copy of this one, you go down to my AetherHub and my Mox field right there, you will find it. Get a copy for yourself. So with that all being said, what are we talking about when we talk about Death Toll? Well, let's get this down out of the way for right now. Forsaken Miner, you know you love it. It is the Cowboy Skeleton, 1 black, 2/2. This creature can't block Skeleton Road. Whenever you commit a crime, you may pay 1 black and return it. That's really good for Sacrifice plays right there, and it's going to feed into everything that we do. So, of course, committing a crime is targeting anything that we do. Really, really, really good stuff. So, great Sacrifice fodder, and again, great skeleton stuff. Now, Stab. I want to introduce you guys to Stab. 1 black, -2, -2. Badger Mole meta right now. You have got to kill stuff that is popping up, okay, guys? You've got to pop things. You got to take them out as quick as you can. There are a couple of decks that spawn on you so fast and go absolutely crazy. You have to be able to play instant removal on. So this is the best we can do for cut down. So if you have only 1 black mana and they play their next card, you need to start popping them right away. Stab is a very useful instant. However, you can play any kind of instant that you want on this. Nowhere to Run, Strategic Betrayal, whatever you want. Even Deadly Precision is not a bad one. With May doing that right there, another sacrifice removal. But Stab has been extremely useful for getting rid of the Badger Mole and the other ramp combination cards as we go. Other forms of removal, I'm going to go with 2 Get Lost and 4 Bitter Triumphs. I know it's crazy to think that we're going to need a grand total of 10 removals, but that's the meta, guys. I wish it was different. I wish we didn't have to absolutely load up on bullets here, man. Load up on guns and bring your friends. But we do. We have to play that much kill cards because we can't let people get out of control, like I was saying. Bitter Triumph is not a bad one to discard because we do have some Resurrector from our graveyard between Forsaken Miner and Sandband Scavengers. We can bring some stuff back. So I don't mind discarding a card if we need to or losing that life. Get Lost is useful because it goes after enchantments as well and planeswalkers. It does give them those map tokens. I have on occasion destroyed my own creature to get the map tokens. You can target your own creature, get the map tokens, and that you can actually sacrifice map tokens, and that counts as a sacrifice, believe it or not. So a little bit of versatility there. So that's the removal. So what are we talking about next? Case of the Stash Skeleton. 1 black and 1 2/1 black skeleton creature token, and you suspect it. What does suspect mean? It is menace, and it cannot block. So we have a little bit more aggression, but we have less blocking ability right there. To solve, you control no suspected skeletons. If it dies or you just have no suspected skeletons, you get to solve it, and it gives you a tutor. You play 1 black, you sacrifice it, which will actually trigger your sacrifice triggers, by the way. You search your library for a card, put it in your hand, and then shuffle. You activate only as a sorcery. So actually really good way to get a aggressive skeleton out of the board, combining with everything else, and a sacrifice outlet on top of everything else that you may or may not be doing. So next thing is Sandbender Scavengers. I think people are sleeping on this one. Orzhov, 1 black, white, 1/1. Whenever you sacrifice another, permanent, not a creature, permanent. So that could be a map token, a treasure token, anything at all. Whenever this creature dies, you put a 1/1 counter on it when you sacrifice. When it dies, you may exile it. When you do, return target creature card with mana value less than or equal to this creature's power from the graveyard to the battlefield. So if it's a 3/3, you can instantly get back a Sephiroth if you want. If it's just a 2/2, you can bring back any one of your other, you could bring back anything else, a Vondam right there. So very, very useful. Very, very useful stuff right there. I do like that one. Servandum Sunstar Exemplar, 1 black and 1 white, 2/2 Vigilance and Menace Human Knight. Whenever this creature or another creature you control dies, whatever another creature you control dies, you put a 1/1 on Vondam and you gain life, which is super useful. So again, if you're sacrificing everything and things are dying every turn, this guy is obviously going to get bigger. Then, if he has power 4 or greater, he punishes people. Because if anything, if he is put into exile or dies, destroy up to 1 target non-land permanent. Very, very useful. So if he gets big enough, he gets to that 4/4. If 2 of your creatures have died, guess what? If he dies, something's going away. Even if he's exiled. A lot of people don't realize that. It counts as exile too, which is very useful when people try to get around that death trigger combination play there are. So that is a really good one for Servandum. Then, of course, we're going to go with Tolls of War. Look at that. Very sad moment in Avatar. 1 black and white. Whenever this enchantment enters, create a clue token. Clue token, of course, you pay 2, you sacrifice this token. Whenever you sacrifice a permanent, during your turn, create a 1/1 white ally creature token. That ability triggers only once each turn. So it gives you a free ally token every single turn, which is super useful to feed the Sephiroth or just use as a blocker, especially if you're sacrificing each turn. Very, very good card right there. I actually use that, and I'm probably going to use this again because this is a very interesting card that might go in some ally decks down the road. As far as 3-drops, we can talk about Requisition Raid. This is kind of our utility. This is our utility card. So we have the ability to play 1 and then get any number 1 of these abilities as a spree effect. So we could pay 2 and get 1, three of them, or four, all of them, whatever. Destroy an artifact, super useful in today's meta. Destroy an enchantment, super useful, or pump up across the board all of our creatures and then swing in. So that's a very, very useful combination play. I can't tell you how many times I've been saved by Rec Raid, but we're going to put that back right there. So the 3 drops, and you'll notice we have no 4 drops. We are all going aggressive on 3 right here. Corpses of the Lost, 1 black and 2 enchantment. Skeletons you control have +1 and have haste. Whenever this enchantment enters, create a 2/2 black skeleton pirate creature token. At the beginning of your end step, if you descended this turn, you may pay 1 life. Descended means if anything went into your graveyard from anywhere. If you do, return this enchantment to its owner's hand, and then you can replay it. So it's going to create a 3/2 skeleton with haste as soon as it goes down. It's going to pump your other skeletons like crazy, which is super cool. Forsaken Miner as we go. And of course, a Case of the Stash Skeletons, because it'll be a very aggressive card on that, and give everything haste. Super useful enchantment. Now, we're going to combine this. We're going to keep going with more and more aggression as we go with this new card, Fire Nation Trebuchet. This is an uncommon. You know who put me onto this one, guys? A little guy named Mythic Mike. He said, Jay, you're sleeping on Fire Nation Trebuchet. And I said, I got you, fam. I'm going to check it out. And he was right. Adding to the damage that everything we're doing, 1 black and 2/0/4 defender and reach a wall whenever you attack. So if anything attacks at all, create a 2/1 colorless creature, artifact creature token with flying named Ballistic Boulder. So it makes a boulder and it flings it. It tapped and attacking and flying, and it sacrifices it in the next end step. So you figure if you're going aggro with all of these things here, with Corpse of the Lost and the rest of the skeletons, just pushing in, no matter who attacks, one person attacks, it increases the amount of people that attacks, and you're getting a 0/4 wall to defend yourself with. So it's actually a very good and very useful card for this Trebuchet right there. It sacrifices itself at the end of turn, which synchronizes super nicely with Sandbender Scavengers, Vondam, Tolls of War, and Sephiroth. All of those benefit from this creature coming into the board and then immediately dying. Coming into the board, attacking, and then dying. It benefits all through that. Then, of course, if we're running through sacrifice, we got to run my man right here. Sephiroth, Fabled Soldier. He is now in the world of Avatar. It doesn't make any sense. No, don't worry about it. 1 black and 2, 3/3, human Avatar Soldier. He is, in fact, an Avatar, which is kind of funny. Whenever Sephiroth enters or attacks, you may sacrifice another creature. If you do, you draw a card, and whenever anything dies, target opponent loses 1 life, and you gain 1 life. So you have the gain and drain effect, you have the sacrifice effect on enter and on attack, and you can, of course, flip him if you do it 4 or more times to Sephiroth, 1-winged angel. You get the Supernova token, which if anything at all dies anywhere on the board, you gain and drain 1 life. And whenever you swing in, you can sacrifice anything that you want for that 5/5 flying angel right there. Super, super cool combination play. And again, if you're doing Trebuchet every turn, it's gaining and draining another life because it swings in, boom, it's dying. Swing in, boom, dying. And by the way, you can that target opponent loses 1 life, which means that if Forsaken Miner is doing it, he can basically come back from the battlefield. He can come back from the graveyard every single turn because somebody died. And he would have haste if you had this out. So you can basically bring him back, haste him in, they attack, then they die, then they get resurrected again and goes, loops. So it's a really smooth line of play that you can run there to get the aggression out. And to just constantly push pressure down on your opponent and whittle them down. 2 plains, 8 swamps, 4 Bleachbone Verges, 4 Concealed Courtyards, and 4 Godless Shrines, as you'd like it. We don't have that much white. You could add a little bit more white. I never had a problem with this mana setup, but of course, mana is going to be to taste, as I always say. As far as creatures, avatars, humans, knights, rogues, skeletons, soldiers, and walls. Mostly humans, a little bit of skeletons as well. Don't forget that we actually have a total of 2 enchantments, 8 total that generate a creature token, so there's technically going to be 24 creatures we could possibly play. 8 instants, 2 sorceries, 3 artifacts, 10 enchantments, 22 lands altogether on a 2.0 average. Very low to the ground here. We really don't need that much mana, but if you're a little worried about it, you can add an extra mana for that sweet 61 card run in case you want to do the classic J-Villain 61 card. Already talked a little bit about this sideboard. Deadly Precision is not a bad one. Sacrifice and Destroy. Voice of Victory wouldn't be terrible either, especially against Control, because they can't cast spells during your turn, so that's not a bad idea. Fanatical Offering, not a bad sacrifice and draw for maps. Judy, not bad either. Judy, one of many, that's a fun one. Nowhere to Run for your hexproof guys, Strategic Betrayal in case you got to get rid of graveyards for those reanimator decks, and a good suggestion here by Hillbilly, 1 black and 1 white. Baron Step Siege, little bit expensive, but I like the idea. If you choose Mardu at the beginning of your end step, and if a creature died this turn under your control, each opponent sacrifices a creature of their choice. Very, very good lineup with like Fire Nation Trebuchet, because you're going to always sacrifice something at the end of turn. So if you've sacrificed anything, it will force them out as well. So yeah, not choosing Mardu and Baron Step, that could be a fun combination as we run it as well. So all possibilities right there, all having a good time. We are pushing a Mythic on this one. We are in Diamond, but we are pushing a Mythic. Let's get into it, guys. Leave a comment, like the video, tell me what you think. The death toll begins. All right, folks. All right. We are finished. Thank you so much for coming. I'm going to stream tomorrow. I probably won't stream Thursday night, by the way, because it's Thanksgiving and I'm going to be half dead and possibly drunk. So don't worry your head if you don't see me there. Don't worry. Who did you say you wanted to go see? Gobbler, who did you say you wanted to see? I can't remember. Can we get one more like? Is one more person to get to that 30 like threshold? Empath. That's their name. If I click Raid Empath, that's who it's going to be. Oh, Empathor. Okay, see? There you go. You got to tell me the full name, man, because I'm going to copy paste that. I'm going to end up copying paste that. You got to give me the full name. Because rating has no fucking... If you're one letter off with rating, one space off, you get no fucking love. All right, thank you all so much for coming, guys. Have a happy holiday. If I see you, you'll see me tomorrow. And yeah, I really appreciate the support. I love hanging out with y'all. I'm always happy to be here. And we'll see you. And we'll see you in the next one. Adios, good night, and goodbye.